Tonight, an on-duty affair and angry text messages resulted in unpaid suspensions for 2 police officers in Knoxville. Our 10 Investigates team explored the details of an internal investigation. It centered on unprofessional conduct by 2 experienced supervisors and a patrol officer. The investigation recently wrapped up, and 10 News reporter Olivia Degg joins us to explain what she learned from reviewing hundreds of pages of documents and hours of interviews and body cam footage. Olivia?
John, the investigation involved 2 high-ranking officers, a current police captain and her now retired husband, who at the time was a lieutenant. Records show the lieutenant was having an affair with a female patrol officer. The affair might have stayed secret if that patrol officer hadn't reported getting a series of insulting text messages months after the affair ended.
I just want it to stop. I don't want anybody to get in trouble.
In late May of 2025, a Knoxville patrol officer, Jasmine Reed, received text from a phone number belonging to retired KPD Lieutenant Keith DeBow. The year before, she'd had an affair with him.
I apologize for it. I made a mistake.
The texts, in part, read,
I absolutely hate your guts. You're the worst piece of shit I've ever known. Lose some weight, fatty.
Leadership within the Knoxville Police Department launched an internal investigation and learned there was far more to the story. Documents show Reed suspected those texts actually came from Keith DeBow's wife, KPD Captain Tammy DeBow.
I sent those.
You sent those?
I did.
Captain DeBow told KPD leadership she thought her husband had blocked Reed. She didn't intend for Reed to see the messages. KPD interview videos show Officer Reed ended up admitting to having an affair with the captain's husband. But that happened 7 months before she got the text messages.
I screwed up and I hurt her, and I get it. She's mad.
During the investigation, Reed said she and Keith DeBow frequently spent time in a KPD storage room.
Oh, we'd go in there and talk.
Just talk?
I mean, we make out and stuff too.
Department investigators found video showing the 2 going into the storage room a total of 37 times from late July 2024 to late October. Sometimes they were in there for as long as 30 minutes. In addition, Reed said she and Lieutenant DeBow became intimate several times in a KPD camper while on duty.
So we would hang out in that camper.
While you were working?
Sometimes, yeah.
Y'all never had sex there?
We did.
By the time the investigation started, Lieutenant Keith DeBow had already retired, but department leaders still called him to ask the same question.
Did you ever have sex at a PD facility with Reed?
I'm not getting into any of that, the personal relationship with her.
During the investigation, Patrol Officer Reed said Captain DeBow threatened her while the 2 were parked on duty in their patrol cars. She said the captain put her hand on her service weapon and threatened to, quote, bury her. The investigation didn't find evidence to substantiate the claim about the gun.
And my first question just right out of the gate was, did you have sex with my husband? And she said, yes. And I said, so where'd you have sex at? And she looked at me and said, no, your house. And so I immediately was like, what? I will bury you. Are you kidding me?
This February, the months-long investigation wrapped up. Captain Tammy DeBow was punished for unbecoming conduct and for canceling Officer Reed's response to a call to avoid contact with her. Reed was written up for sexual misconduct and unsatisfactory performance. Both Reed and DeBow got the same discipline, 120 hours of unpaid suspension. Attorney T. Scott Jones represents Captain DeBow.
It's very personal in nature, and obviously I believe the young lady that was the offending officer and Captain DeBow have moved forward and moved on from this.
Attorney Don Bosch represents Reed. In a statement to WBIR, Bosch said, Officer Reed regrets her part in all of this. She is a good officer and has accepted the administrative consequences imposed. She has put this matter behind her and has no further comment at this time. Both officers are still employees of the Knoxville Police Department. Again, Keith DeBow was retired at the time of this investigation.
Olivia joining us now again. Let's make clear, investigators found the conduct did break department policy, did lead to internal discipline, but no criminal investigation.
John, that's right. We're reporting this because this was a months-long investigation involving police department employees who were violating the department code of conduct. Those employees are paid with your tax dollars.
Let's explain what you've heard from department leaders, Olivia.
Yeah, absolutely. We heard from Chief Noel, who says, quote, "Our Office of Professional Standards conducted a thorough investigation into this matter. Both employees acknowledged that they fell short of our expectations as an organization, accepted responsibility for their actions, and were disciplined in accordance with departmental guidelines."
Olivia Daigle with the very latest there.